Hi, I'm Tom Hughes from Kanbans, and today we're at Seating Matters with
Alisha, and I've never been to Seating Matters before, and today is my first of many times.
And I've been here dozens of times, and I thought it'd be really cool to just do a quick one-shot video of the inside of what Seating Matters is really like. So come with us, let's go. I love it as you come through the reception. You've got all of our vivid vision, our moonshot goal, all of our values, everything is here. Right as you come through the door, it's for a visitor even, gets to see what is this place all about. Yeah, so basically, Alicia, I love this setup here, because we've got all the clear visual control of all the different cut-in fixtures they have, and this is all to cut out the cloth and the fabric for the upholstery line. And in most places this would just be a mess, but look how dialed in that is.
It's so visually managed, everything is so clear about where things need to be, and that must make it so easy for their staff.
Yeah, and like, so basically you stand there and you're just adding value. There's nowhere to go and run around and find your tools or whatever. Everything's just so nailed in. It's beautiful. So I love, this is just the production schedule.
Yeah.
So you've got, this is the week, this is our current week here. And today we are at the close of Thursday, all gone, current day. And I've just got these jobs left for Friday. Then you can already see what the plan is for next week.
Yeah.
And the beautiful thing is you've got the chair target already planned here for next week. Must be having like holiday days or whatever.
Yeah.
But the beautiful thing I love about how Seating Matters are doing things, they've actually got, they're using Heijunka here for load leveling. So the demand level, as you can see, 17, 17, 17. You've not got big peaks and troughs in the production. So it's not just visually, oh, we're lean. We're using some of the really high level concepts that are there to take away the unevenness out of the production. So I love it. And it's so simple because everybody's digital these days. But look, lots and lots of paperwork. And that's all to follow the job through.
Yeah.
And it's just so clear, so visual. I love how they organize that.
It's brilliant.
You know, because even for us as outsiders, you can look at that and we know without having to learn what's going on.
I could come in here for the first time as I have today and know exactly what the demand is, exactly what needs to be made on what day.
Yeah. So for me, this is high level stuff. And then even on here, so you can see everything's color coded. So all the different models of chair have all got their own colors. So you got beautiful use of Kanbans here. And again, I didn't plan that. That's just what the guys are using. So you got how to schedule, how that paperwork's all organized. If we've got any holidays scheduled, all the answers to your questions are here. And even when we go on to how this is organized, we've got all the labels that are needed for the parts, and it's all just here.
Everything is just visually so clear and available for everybody as well.
I love it.
Well impressed with that.
And look, even the little details, even these are on wheels. So we're going to move that around. And just look, as we look around us here, almost everything is on wheels.
And I love it because reorganization sometimes is just what you need.
But now this is our first encounter of Kanban in our Seating Matters tour.
First of many.
First of many for sure. And it's like the perfect two-bin system. I just want to point out some of the stuff here. So we got total ownership is one of the concepts that most people would say, I think in Lean World comes from Ryan Tierney and Seating Matters. I think originally there's another book, Total Ownership, I forget the author's name. But Jenny is looking after this area. You've got a Kanban here, so that it's clearly understood. This is a consistent process for how they pull and manage their Kanban system. And it's an essential part of a Kanban system. What do I do for a new starter? How do I manage my bin? And if we look here, you're just using the Kanban itself. So the instructions are really clear. So try it out just for fun. Use all the inventory from the front bin.
You'll take this one, for example.
So you'd be taken from there.
So I'll take these out.
Yeah, it's just for fun. They've been used. Swap the empty front bin to the back and move the full bin to the front.
So pull this through and push this one to
Yeah.
the back.
Lift Kanban holder from front bin. Remove Kanban card and place Kanban holder in the empty back bin. Check that the Kanban is the correct Kanban to match the product. It is.
It absolutely is.
Place the Kanban into the nearest Kanban collection point. An inventory manager will collect this later.
Kanban placed.
Kanban collection point. So I'm absolutely loving their purchase Kanban station here. So we'll start, this is Kanbans to order. So they get all their pre-pulled Kanbans. There's such great visual control. There's some standard work for their system. These are specific Kanbans. These need to be authorized by management. They're color-coded red. How cool is that? So you can't order that without approval from management. That's your Kanbans that are for collection, and these are one-off purchasing Kanbans.
Wow.
So you can't like order a different broom at Seating Matters. That'll have to go through, and that's why everything's so standard. So I just love that whole thing. There's a collection point so people can put their whole Kanbans in there. And these are open orders that are purchase orders that are still pending, if anybody wants to look for them.
It's so clear
Yeah.
for everyone to see.
Like even us coming in off the street, you know what's going on. It's beautiful visual management. Even the workstation, like this is not prepared for a tour or anything. This is just how it is. This is late on a Thursday evening. But again, got your Stream Deck for all your nice automations to make purchasing things easy. You've got your part Kanbans that are on order here, that are being ordered.
Even down to our pens.
Yeah.
We know where all our stuff
We're not looking for that either.
is. No.
And then this is actually my favorite part, Alicia, is this Kanban rack. So this is for all the ordered Kanbans. I'm gonna let you talk through that. What do you think's going on here?
Based on this, we can see all the weeks that we've gone through and exactly what people have placed here that we need, essentially.
Yeah.
It's so clear for everyone to understand so that we are never running out of any products that we need. So there's not going to be a delay or any downtime based on a lack of products.
Like,
They're always there.
it's just like, for me, I love this week by week system. These are everything that's on order. All those different little bins are different suppliers. They're all key suppliers. So if I want to know, is my Alisha scallop knob on order? You know what's happening. You don't have to go and ask anybody. There's no questions. It's just managed visually. Even to the detail of this. So a lot of places, what week is it? We got the current week point, and that's our week, and then they move this across as time goes on. Like, that's what's coming next week, that's what's coming the week after.
And we know that all our products are going to be here on time when we need them.
That's beautiful. I love that whole setup.
Perfect.
Right, next thing to look at. And like the utilization of space, you see these end of the rack? Like, look at that. It's just like an actual hardware shop, the way they've got that managed. It's brilliant.
Utilising as much space as they can.
And you've got your Kanban collection point. Generally, they're at the end of a set of racks, so people don't have to go too far to get their Kanbans collected. So, in an ordinary business, look at how these labels are angled to face you.
There's no having to go like this.
Yeah.
They're right there, right in front of you.
And each thing, like, so I can just stand here and I can see every level without doing all of
like
that.
this.
You've got all perfect visual control. These are simple labels. Part description, picture of the part.
Nice big image.
Like, that's what's in here.
And again, our Kanban system. Once
And the
again.
two bins working, everything's standardized, exactly the same as the first system we looked at. So once you know how to work one Kanban system, you know how to work the whole Kanban system at City Matters. Everything's so standardized.
How I would look at this is like adult Lego. This is adult Lego.
Yeah.
Am I wrong?
And like the guys have made all this themselves. These are all their in-house production processes, so they laser cut, they can press brake, they can powder coat. This is all made in-house, even to the level of, look at that location. So again, in an ordinary place, you might have, on a good day, you could have a flat sticker on there. but those triangular location signs let you see it no matter where you are in the building. You get a 360-degree view of what that location is.
No searching on things here. Everything's
For me,
in front of you.
it's just beautiful detail.
Yeah.
So this is like one of the seat assembly stations or chair assembly stations at Seating Matters. And for me, I just love the ergonomics. Like,
absolutely, it's just fantastic, and everything that you're going to need to make the product is right in front of you when the job needs to be done.
And check out, stand there, and like everything's in arm's reach.
Everything is right in front of you where it needs to be, even down to the visual management of the tools and the names.
And like
brilliant.
This area, they've got piles of Gemba docks, which obviously I'm always super delighted to see. And we were talking to the guys earlier about how they use Gemba docks, but this isn't a Gemba docks ad. I really don't want it to be. But I just love how they have these trolleys. So like, depending on where that Gemba dock's needed, they're able to wheel the trolley around.
Anywhere.
And it's, again, something about Seating Matters I just love about their approach. It's generally printed. It's generally a piece of paper. They're not really using digital in the way that a lot of people are. So, loving that. And then we were chatting through with Kyle and the team who are in the chair assembly area earlier. Yeah. And it's cool because they do have Gemba docks for everything. Yeah. But these are backups. Like, these are a physical standard. So when the guys, you love the pink one as well.
I love the pink one. If I was to ever need one, it would be pink.
But like just the way that that's a physical reference sample for the production. So if I get any question, what's my standard, what's the angle, what bolt should go where?
And how the product should look. It's right there in the example.
And this is at the assembly station. So, and this color code, pink, blue, red, for all the different models of chairs. Yeah. That's following through all of their production areas. So all the, what one's this? Atlanta are red. So all the welded parts for Atlanta are red. All the upholstered parts for Atlanta are color-coded in red containers. That's following the whole way through the process. It's just beautiful and simplicity.
What else I love about this place is the Lean library, and I feel like everything that's inspired Ryan, he's given to his people to also allow them to feel that inspired by Lean as well, and what it can do. And I love this effect, and also the detail to make the workplace feel like home.
Yeah.
How it isn't just a workplace where you come to work, you come here and you should love your work, and I feel like...
One of the things I've heard Ryan say is that there's a lot of interior design to Lean. Like just making things aesthetically pleasing encourages a high standard of work. So if you can care, I care how my kitchen looks for my works canteen, it transfers to your people caring to the same level about the product. One of the other sayings I've heard Ryan say, how you do one thing is how you do everything. And like, you see that in what these guys do. You don't see a crappy thing in the factory.
No.
Everything's at a high level.
It's high level. And talk about kitchen, this is a fine example of where they say Lean starts in the kitchen and Lean starts in the bathroom. So if we actually have a look at this kitchen, everything is clean, everything is organised, and in fact, I believe there aren't any cleaners who actually live here, are there?
No cleaners.
Everyone here cleans the kitchen themselves, everyone here cleans the toilets themselves. And everyone has a rota of when they need to do it, so everyone actually knows when they need to do it.
And like
everything here is clean.
Everything's clean.
But we've also got Gemba docks again here, showing how our kitchen
really cool.
should always look. And our kitchen always does look like this. But it's also a nice touch that we've got the pool table.
Yeah, the pool table's great, and it's not an ornament. Like when we were here earlier, guys are playing pool.
They really were playing, and the darts
and
as well.
the darts. And Alicia's really good at darts, apparently, so she says. She's a bit of a shark.
And
don't bet money with Alisha.
He's good at pool, but I need to test him first to see if that's really true.
And one of the things, like, it's all these little details that I love. One, it's not just any old crappy coffee machine and a kettle that they have for their workers. Like, this is something like you get in a high-level cafe, hotel. And that's the coffee machine they're giving their people.
And we also love the fact that they have not one but two dishwashers.
We do. It's one of my ambitions in life. And even these little markers for where's the dirty and where's the clean.
So you don't have to go and open them, you know. And if it is clean, then we need to open and we need to go in.
And we even got our gamba docks on the front of them. So it's just everywhere you look. Like, a lot of people in Lean don't like doors on cupboards because they say that doors tell lies. But at this place, the door's not telling any lies. There's what's going on in there is exactly what you'd expect. Like, even to the point of, look at how the cups are centered. They're not just randomly put on a shelf.
If there's one thing I can say, my kitchen cupboards do actually look like this. So Lean does really start in the kitchen.
Yeah, and I love this for the placement of the cups to keep that standardized. So it's just great. And somebody even has a Gamba Docks mug. Obviously a person of taste. So microwaves, again, just doing a quick clean as a whistle.
Much cleaner than mine at home.
Cleaner than most people's are at home.
Yes.
Gamba Docks on the coffee machine. We got the hot water. Where's the... Yeah, I think this is the... Look, I even got the hot and the cold. Because for a new person coming in, and you've got the
hot water,
the kettle one for your tea.
And do you know what that stops you from doing? Waiting around for a kettle to boil. Everyone has immediate and instant hot water. I need one of those at home.
So looking at this, like just look, again, Thursday afternoon, about 4:30. Place is spotless, literally spotless. And nobody had to come and be a policeman for that. It's just so high level.
And it's part of their culture and their standard. But the one thing I like as well is that not everyone seems to just rush off home at the end of the day because and no one has to come in and rush clean in the kitchen and do a bad job because it's done throughout the day.
Yeah, it's kept at a good level all day. Right, let's go somewhere else. This is one of my favorite new improvements they've done here. This whole area is changed. So the sewing room used to be a lot bigger and used to be a lot more hidden, and how the products flow in. These are all finished products coming out of the sewing room, ready for assembly and going into the upholstery area. So all of this is coming from this area, but look.
See the flow?
Yeah, look at the flow. Look at the color. Again, you've got a flow conveyor, so nobody's having to push a cart through all of that. All the finished products come out of the sewing room. Like, just awesome. And again, this is just like a car factory. All of this is sequenced. So during the day, so say they have 15 chairs, you've chair number 1, chair number 2, chair number 3. It's just synchronized, like the different colored wing mirrors coming onto a car on an assembly line. This isn't random sequence.
They're made to order.
Made to order, sequenced every day, coming into the assembly area in the order they're required. Which, again, I think when people come here casually, they miss a lot of this stuff.
Yes.
So you've got a really active tack time in play here, and you've got properly sequenced, properly even loaded production, 100%. Which for me are absolute fundamentals in Lean. It's not just about putting the pen in the right place.
No, we're also not just making the stock, we're making for purpose.
Yeah. This area here, all of this, again, the material flow is just unbelievable. So we touched on the cutting area earlier.
Yeah.
Cutting area is the other side of that wall. All the cut materials coming through that hatch there.
Wow.
That's all coming through, again, in the sequence. Chair 1, chair 2, chair 3, chair 4, all to order. Coming out of there, these amazing ladies are doing the sewing of that. You got a physical skills matrix on the wall, which we all know Gamba Docks is better for digital these days, but it's still really important. It's there. All of that's happening, all of the work's evenly loaded. Again, the motion and transportation waste is negligible because everything's on the roller conveyor line. You're coming on to, like, this is the famous, Beverly's not here. She's kind of famous in the Lean world.
Our Beverly.
This is her machine, and like, just look at it. There's so many modifications. Like a standard sewing machine is just this cream part.
Yeah.
But her machine, she's had modified so that it's the big parts from Single Matters don't fall off. So this is an additional surface. So's that. All her tools are here, all labelled up. fins off the floor. Again, fast pipe fabricated for that. Seats perfectly ergonomically done, and you'd expect it at Seating Matters, wouldn't you? And then you've got all of our tools perfectly placed.
Visually managed.
It's just beautiful. And there's literally years and years and years of improvements everywhere you look. Each station, like down to the GPS of the tools. So everything is down to the last detail. So if a tool goes missing at Seating Matters the next day in the morning meeting, we have a missing tools section. I'm missing my scissors from area 0.5.6, and we'll find it and bring them back. But again, modified the standard machine to suit their production. All of that, super total responsibility, total ownership. Gambit Ox on the tricky to operate machines. So we've got multi-skilling going on in this area. Just one thing after another. 2-bin Kanbans down there. You've got your belt templates for all your visual management, similar to what we have for the chair frames.
Yeah.
So now every model, exactly how the belt seat should be. You've got a physical sample. And that's all answer where the question is, because they're all made on this machine. And they're all sewed at that machine. So it's just amazing.
And it's all colour coordinated, so you know exactly what's for what.
And like one of the things I love about here, I'm going to make this point again. How pretty does that look?
It just looks lovely, and it's nice to look at, and it's nice to work with.
So again, that level of attention to the aesthetic of how the place looks is carrying through to the care put into the product.
Very important.
Yeah. We're just coming up to the end of shift now, so everybody's having their end of shift cleaned down.
Ready for the next day?
Ready for the morning. All right, folks. How you doing? And we should say that the Lean Made Simple tours are happening in the morning. They've got a tour coming in. We saw that upstairs. But again, this isn't anything special. This is just how things are done around here.
Because, yeah, as we say, we're here off guard and they're still doing it.
Yeah.
Kanbans everywhere, and I love that.
Yeah, the Kanbans are literally everywhere.
Yes,
everywhere you look. Gambit Ox everywhere.
So it's just in time, I suppose.
So look, that was only 25% of what you'll see if you come to Seating Matters. But while we were here filming some other content, what did you think? Was it a good idea?
Absolutely brilliant idea. We can share such amazing things that happen here at Seating Matters with the rest of the lean community, the manufacturing community, and hopefully we can inspire other people, and Seating Matters can inspire other people, and they do. They
definitely have. They've inspired me, and like when you come here, something we hope we captured some of in this video, it's just the energy of the place. Yeah. It's like calm, productive flow. Nobody's rushing around killing themselves, stressing themselves working. Work's just happening, and there's a smile on everybody's face. It's a lovely place to visit.
And they want to be here, and that's the most important thing, and they've smashed it here.
So, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.
Thank you.